The clip I'm about to show you is now considered very common for how females of this profile do tend to act in the United States now. This is why women outside the United States are very, I guess, creeped out by the way women here tend to act. This, again, this is not satire, this is real, and it's going viral right now. I want you to notice how safe this girl feels in a room with a bunch of guys in order to do this, knowing that she can get away with it. And notice how none of these young men stand up for themselves or put this girl in her place or correct her. Watch this.
So, hey, we're
Hi.
stuck.
Okay, which school are you in?
Palmetto,
Okay.
senior, high school.
Middle school.
Do you think this is fucking funny?
Yes.
It's not. Deadass, nobody's fucking laughing. You guys are fucking laughing when we're stuck in an elevator. So just shut up so I can fix this. Okay? Like, I don't know any of you guys. And you guys are so fucking immature. And you guys are fat because you can't walk down the stairs, obviously.
Yes.
Right? So just shut up and let me fix this, okay? Like, laugh all you want, but we're stuck in an elevator. So, hey!
Okay, let me get it.
No.
And that's the issue today, is that we are treating women in a way where they're not growing up and maturing. We treat them in a way as though us men are not allowed to stand up for ourselves and correct that woman. And we treat them in a way as far as we encourage this childish behavior out in public to the point where they just act out on every emotion now without any embarrassment. And I've seen men come to their aid in order to support this and tell another guy, like I've almost been attacked multiple times because of a girl being uncomfortable with the groceries I buy, saying that I bought too much frozen yogurt. So one day I'm at home and a guy comes up to me threatening me, saying that when I was there with my friend and I made her uncomfortable because we were talking about the types of frozen yogurt that we liked, and she thinks that we buy too much frozen yogurt. That's not the first time some guy came up trying to act all alpha to support this girl. He said that he was her father. And this was absolutely shocking. I do have the footage of this guy doing that as well. But the problem is that we are going out of our way not to tell these girls as far as, hey, you're a certain age, you're in public, you need to act your age. You're not a child anymore. You know, we need to be comfortable with women being equal and being treated equally. Not that they are superior. Because this whole superiority thing with women of this profile, not minorities, not women that are minorities, because they're not given the same liberties as girls like this one. But it's a real issue, and I'm having a lot of issues with them, even on TikTok, the way that they act. You know, but they refuse to learn anything, they refuse any correction, and it's a serious problem right now. In the United States, this type of behavior and men putting up with it instead of standing up for yourselves. I'll tell you this, I stand up for myself every time. I don't put up with being treated this way. And every time that I've corrected that person, usually a woman that meets that profile, they stop. They're in public, they'll yell back at me, and I will tell them, I was like, stop shouting, you're an adult, you're in public, act your age. Now, I'm curious, why do you think you could treat people that way and be that loud in public? Now, use your regular voice, stop screaming, yelling. I honestly want to know what. And at that point, they shut up, and you could see that they feel embarrassed. And that is how you get this started, for them to think, oh, maybe I should act my age. Maybe I should act properly, appropriate in public. I am a human being. I do have a brain. I should function. And you need to get this because they've never had to think this way before. We've had this behavior before with white boomer males. And that is starting to die off, but now we have other people of other profiles picking up this behavior, acting this way. I've seen a lot of older white males in Indiana act the way that this girl acts, and a lot of girls in California that meet her profile. But the thing is it's not about that. Like, for example, check out this clip.
It must be great to be a white male living in the USA right now where no real bills or laws are being placed against you.
That came out of nowhere. I don't even know that woman, and she just started attacking me in her videos. And again, the thing is she spotted me as someone who's a male. Even though I'm not in the Midwest, I'm in California, she treats me as though I have privilege, and then she thinks I'm white, which is fine. In California, I am considered white. At least I would say I'm considered white. A lot of us who are mixed blood, Indian and Hispanic and stuff like that here, we're just, we're lighter in color, so it's fine. We're not offended by races and stuff like that. When California, we're very open-minded and very accepting of people. And the thing is, notice that girl who said that out of nowhere, and I don't know her, immediately spotted out something again. It had to do with gender and all that stuff, so she believes that she could treat those people in that way. That has to do with that superiority again. But it's a real problem in the United States right now. As far as once it dies off with some type of class of person, another class of person picks up that behavior and they start doing it.